right, welcome Cyclones. We're in the welcome to everyone on the live stream. We are live from the river's edge, and sorry about that. We're in the middle of introductions here. Quad City Blues is who our opponent is tonight. Our starting lineup is going to be Titan Weaver's going to be in the goal for us in the net. Charles Hallgrove is D along with Jonesy. And then you're going to have Graf Linder, Wyatt Peach, and Zach Wilson as our starting forward lineup. Tonight was senior night for Quad Cities. We have 9 seniors graduating this, a pretty big class. So
not too far off from where we are.
Where we'll be, yep, that's right. So we're going to pause here momentarily for the national anthem, and then we'll get ready for puck drop. All right, Tom, welcome to Davenport, Iowa, and welcome all of our streamers out there. We've already got one grandma on the live stream for sure. Miss Connie Horn is Reed's Jonesy, Reed Jones' grandma. I'm sure Granddad's there as well. So welcome to Davenport, Iowa, everybody. We are at the River's Edge Ice Arena here to take on Quad Cities. Tonight, as I mentioned a little bit earlier, tonight is their senior night. So we got to enjoy the festivities of their 9 graduating seniors. It was good to see that. A nice little ceremonial video and stuff they did. So that was nice to see. And but as happy and proud of I am from there, there's nothing I like better than ruining a good senior night.
We'll take it.
We did it last year to the Capitals, and
yeah.
So this year I'd like a good opportunity. As we talked about earlier, we've got our black line starting out here tonight. So we've got Linder, Pink, and Wilson out there, along with Jonesy and Hargrove running our D pairing. So my partner here, Tom, is going to get us going with a little play-by-play with the puck drop.
We're getting ready. They line up. Linder squares up in the center, and there drops the puck. Puck pushes back to Quad City. Ames at the red line, pushes it forward. Pink loses an edge, can't keep it in. Quad Cities enters the zone. They move right side. They lose the puck. Pink comes away with it, feeds up to Wilson.
Just missed him.
That's got a little too much
Yep.
spunk on it. I don't know if
but
he's going to
gonna
get to it.
Yep,
Oh,
they
waved it off.
Love it.
That's what hustle does for you. He wins the race to that puck. Oh, Linder just about held it in the zone. Quad Cities pushes it out.
So we've already got a D change out there. That was kind of surprising pretty
Oh,
quick
here comes
there,
Pink
John.
with an opportunity. He gets one not quite in the breadbasket, but the goalie's able to pull that one in. I think they surprised him. He just kind of used that speed and moved in there and knocked it back into the zone. And as we were doing some line changes, got a good shot
that was
on
a
goal.
pretty quick line change. I mean, normally we do like say 60 to 90 seconds, but man, they started changing about 40 seconds in. So I don't foresee that to be the theme for the night, but pretty interesting. So we have our orange line in there right now. We have Shifley running center with Flory and Baker, along with Shifley and Giles in the D pairing.
So that was going to go out. Baker stuck his stick up, and it went off his stick and
so
out of play.
okay,
so that's why they pulled it out.
Stick out of that. Okay.
I don't know if they even called the high stick, but it went off his stick into the net.
Yep, I got you.
It was a high stick, but they
I got you.
little back and forth in neutral ice. Quad Cities
check
moves
there
left
by
side.
Shifley.
Yep. They get it in the zone. They've been doing a lot of dump and chase into the zone, and Ames is doing a good job of collecting it there. They get it pushed out in the center ice, but we're not keeping possession and getting quality entry into the zone.
Well, that was one of our issues last night, right, though. We didn't have a lot of good offensive possessions, time in possession, and kind of had a shot factor on us as well.
Oh,
Nice
good cross-ice pass from
yes.
Baker to Flory. Flory looks to feed inside. Shifley was in the slot. Can't quite connect to him. Quad Cities pushes it to the side. Ames wraps it around up at the point. Weaver checks in. Can't hold the zone. Jones at the blue line just puts it in deep. Chance for Ames to check up and put pressure back in there.
So our forward change right now is we've got Weaver, Garnish, and I'm expecting Hans is out there as well. So along with Jonesy and Hargrove running D. So our Garnis had a great night last night with the JV squad. He had 5 goals and I believe 1, if not 2 assists. So Weaver had him a nice night as well on the JV side as well. So it was good to see them being productive in that space. So I'd like to see that. I'd like to see that transition over into tonight.
Yep. So he'd been doing some double duties on JV, and tonight he's just playing varsity. So see if he turns that. That one just kind of trickled in on goal. Yeah, I think it was one official apple for Garnis.
Okay.
That
we also had a goalie apple last night too. I saw that they ended up
officially got on the board.
Yep, I saw that they ended up giving Chase an apple last night too. So I love seeing a goalie apple.
There might have been.
Really?
There might have been some influence from up above.
No.
Our tech director announced it over the speaker.
However you can get it, baby, we'll take it.
But it was a legit assist from the goalie. He fed it up to Weaver. Weaver skated to the other end and got the goal.
I went back and watched it. You're absolutely correct. It was a great pass out from him to Weaver up on the high post and was able to take it in. So I was just informed by our tech director that even last night they had a quick early change on that first shift.
Okay.
So maybe it's a little bit of a pattern. The shifts are lasting a little bit longer now.
Just for that first face-off.
Just get it
Take
out
that,
of the way. Yeah.
Work on cycling them through. Trying to get out of the zone. Breakaway.
That away,
Good
Weaver.
Job by Weaver holding on to that.
Yeah, that D was able to, or that forward was able to slip in behind Shifley, and a nice little pass out to him there in the slot. And fortunately, Titus was able to take that right into the red basket. See, Grant's dad has joined us on the live stream as well, so welcome, Matt.
Now Linder looking to clear it out. Conrad from Quad City gets in front of him, knocks it down. Ames pushes it back around. Giles picks it up. He comes up right side, tries to feed Wilson out, but Quad City pushes it back deep. Giles goes the other way, sends it over to Pink. Pink looking for a breakout pass. Gets it up the boards. Nienhuis from Quad City picks it up. In pursuit by Linder. Pushes it up the center ice.
Come on,
Gets
Wyatt.
picked up by Pink. Pink moves in right side. Has Linder moving into the slot. Gets a shot on goal.
What a shot.
That one, if we would have had a F2 in there a little deeper, but we were getting a line
Linder was
change.
on his way down. He just wouldn't get there, but he sure made it up right there with that back check. That's for sure.
He's got the wheels. They were kind of
Absolutely.
in transition when he did that. I think he got a little more pressure than they expected. So Pink still stuck out there. He'll finish that line change, and in comes the orange line.
Yeah, very good job on his behalf right there. You know, you mentioned Conrad a little bit earlier from Quad Cities. I think he was out for a little bit, and they brought him back in, I think, last weekend when they played Dubuque. And within the 2 games that they played Dubuque, he had, I think, 8 points. He had 2 hat tricks back-to-back.
Wow.
And won both the games went into overtime, and he had the game-winning goal for both overtimes.
Wow. So there's a stretch pass by Quad City. They get a guy. They had 2 players up near the blue line. They couldn't quite keep possession going into the zone. Ames
But they
wraps this
split our
around.
D there, if you noticed that, right? I mean, that was a great centering pass to him going into their zone. So our D's got to be mindful of that.
So this is something I think we need to get better at. So if you watch what they did in the zone, they did what I would call a switch. So
Nobody's
they went
there,
in.
Charles. That's the other
That's gonna
thing.
be
You know,
a-
I just want to see some good heads-up play like that. I don't know what he saw or who he saw, but, I mean, he just simply tapped it up to the side of the wall, and it went to – obviously it went all the way
Became an
down for an
icing.
icing for no
Yep.
reason. So
Yeah, kind of a wasted possession when that
pretty
happens.
much. I mean, he had plenty of open ice. I mean, he had plenty of open ice to skate the puck up, though, and Charles is a good enough player to do that. So we
He's
just
not
wanna
afraid
see
to
that.
skate
no,
with it, for
goodness,
sure.
and nor should he be.
Flory along the boards. Chips this one, gets it out. Quad City player tries to reach up and hold it, knock it down, but it goes out into Ames bench. So
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
our bus driver is
Dan.
is in the penalty box.
He is.
And one of the moms was asking, what are all those medals on his jacket?
Well, my guess is he loves this game of hockey, and so he's been our bus driver for a couple of times. He worked with us when we skated for Team Midwest, and my guess is those are something, and I couldn't tell you, but my guess is it's some representation of his tours
Yeah,
related around the hockey world, because
He
he's
even-
been our bus driver for a while, and we love him.
he has it, and he even came for one of our home games for sure. I saw him there.
Yep.
So he must like these boys.
And here's the story that I heard is that he enjoys it so much that he even went and got Safe Sport
Oh, wow.
so that he
Nice.
could be in the box.
I guess he gets the best seat in the house.
He
that
does,
way.
yeah. I mean, that's the kind of dedication, and that, you know, those are the little things and the little that help us to be a successful program, even all the way down to our bus driver making an effort.
That one,
Boy, you think Quad City knows the bounces off their boards?
they apparently did, because that looked like a planned play. They slapped
It
that
was
one hard off the board,
absolutely.
and we just kind of
100%.
let it go. Like in our arena, I think
Yeah.
that would die.
I don't think it would die. I think it would have a different trajectory, but that came straight out, and that
And they
he
came
just
right up the slot.
Yep, absolutely.
I saw that. I think it was in a pro game where it was more of an angle, and they hit the boards behind it. It came out the other side of the net, and the player got one off of that bounce.
Well, it is an opportunity. Here comes Jonesy making his way in.
Yep, he gets past the
He's
blue
going to
line,
pop it back out.
dumps it deep, and then he goes back into position in neutral ice.
It's all right.
or
Dump it back
hands.
in. Get it in there, Weaver. Atta baby. Good job. Let's get in there.
Weaver pushes it deep behind the net. Quad City working it up. Breakout pass to Quinn on the right-hand
Pick it up.
side.
Pick it up. Atta way. Good job.
Hargrove in neutral ice, tips it over to his D partner, Jonesy. Now here comes Garnis. He works his way into the zone.
Just some of that magic, Ethan.
Yeah, want to see him have a good weekend. Finish off his Friday night foray. Who's down there? That's Giles. Or no, is that Giles? I always have to count on Papa Bear to know where his boy is.
Well, he was over there in the corner. It's hard to see in our slide here. We are all, I think a number of us here, I certainly know I am, as much hockey as we've played around the state of Iowa. This is the first time I've ever been to this arena.
I've been here a handful of times.
Get it! Oh!
There was one just trickling in. Goalie just forced to reach a stick out and knock it down.
Nice.
There's another one comes in. Pink skates or pushes it
I
off
thought
his
he-
skate
yeah.
over to Wilson. just a little out of reach for him to make it turn it into a shot.
Oh,
Here comes
did
Husky.
you see
He's
that?
working-
Linder
yeah.
was lining him up.
Yeah. I think he knew what was coming.
I like what Pink did there, right? He knew he had skaters around him, and he was looking for that pass in through the slot instead of trying to skate it.
Yeah, that's something he's gotten a lot more mature and better at. You know, bad habit he's had from the past is he'd get it on his stick, and he'd skate through one guy, and then he'd go for another guy, and if he got past him, he'd keep going for a third guy. It's like you're not going to keep making it through them all. Eventually, like, you make that move, look for the open guy. You got two guys chewed up now. There's a cross-ice stretch pass over to Pink.
Oh, Mr. Ref, what a guy. I don't know about that outside's there.
Well, he was right there. Yeah. He kind of moved over.
He was still splitting the blue line, though.
Yeah.
He was not all the way into the – oh, well. What do you know? It's
It
a
is
human
what it
game.
is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
It's a human game.
We were right on that blue line. We had a good look at it from here.
Yeah, boy, did I ever. And I have no biases in this whatsoever.
Completely objective.
I am so objective. Like, that wasn't icing.
Yeah. So another one kind of like what Hargrove did earlier. So a little input from our tech director says, you know, the fact that I don't know if you can tell online, but this is an Olympic sheet,
No,
which is
it really?
yeah. So look at the ends and how long and flat that is on the ends, and he basically said that because that's so flat back there, it allows for that bounce
because you
off
don't
the
have
back.
that curvature that you would normally have in a smaller rink.
Yep.
Okay. I had no idea. Boy, there's a big difference between this Olympic ice and Waterloo, though. I mean, it must be the size of the building
I think
around
it's the
it.
building because Waterloo has bleachers all around it.
I could not have told you this was an Olympic rink just by sitting here.
Well, I think all the people and everything throws it off. When I walked in, like, I could really, like, just visually, it was a lot more empty when we got here. And really, you could tell.
All right, what do we got? We got Shifley with
interference call.
Interference, yep. All right, so we're going on a penalty kill here, I believe. Yes, yes.
Shifley goes in the box. What PK line are we going to bring in?
Well, I don't know that he runs lines as much as he does the next man up, but he's going to put Giles and Shifley out there staying at their deep pairing, and then you're going to have Hance and Pink coming in.
Yeah.
I like that with Hance because Hance is nasty in these
hustler.
situations,
Yeah.
right? I mean, he just is a pest. So I like this start off.
So Hance is going to take the face off, pulls it back. Good win for Hance. Giles goes back, picks it up. He moves behind the net, wraps it around.
Get it out. Get it out.
Shifley
Atta
backhand
baby.
gets it
Good
out of the
job.
zone. Pink in pursuit.
Oh, pick it up,
Quad
Wyatt.
Cities
Oh.
loses. Pink was in pursuit. The Quad City player loses the net.
Come on,
There
Wyatt.
goes Pink.
Come on, baby.
Gets
We
the
need a shorty.
breakaway.
Oh,
He just can't pull it around. Oh, man. He went to make the move across the front of the net. Just went under his stick. Goalie's able to cover that one up. Great opportunity. Good hustle by Pink. Good hustle by Hance.
Sure, why not? I mean, if that goalie didn't come out, it would have gone in straight into the net. So I'm going to go with a shot on goal right there. We'll take it. Based how we shot the goal last night, I'll take every one of them we can get.
Yeah. Linder out the faceoff, pushes that through. Quad City backs off. Nienhaus behind the net, switches to the left side. Here he comes out. Wilson in pursuit. Goes cross ice, finds Conrad. Conrad back to center ice. Honert works his way left. Wilson in pursuit. Kind of put.
By the way, Wilson put him in the boards.
Put a
Make
little
it
pressure
4-on-4
on him.
for a minute.
Jones
like that.
behind the net, not letting them do anything with it. They push it down in the corner. Hargrove in pursuit. Quad City goes up high, sends it down low into the breadbasket of Weaver. He holds on to that one. We're going to get a whistle and face off in the Ames zone.
I need Charles to be just, I mean, we don't need to be 5-on-3 right here.
No. Hargrove was taking some shots last night.
Man, I don't know. Yeah, I agree. He was all over the place.
And by taking some shots, I mean he was – people were hitting him with a puck. in bad spots. Oh, Jones just about takes off the Quad City player. Quad City's able to push it back down deep. Ames resets. Quad City switches. They work their way to the right side.
Get in there, Hans.
They go up high. They're up at the point. Conrad looking for an opening. Hans putting pressure up there up at the high slot. Push it down in the corner. Hargrove pushes out wide. Little help
That's
coming
what I mean
from
by
Hans.
Hans. Look what he's doing. I mean, he is just pestering them.
He's got that quick step.
Oh, see, that's the Conrad. I mean, that's what he is. He is a hell of a player. He was able to battle out of that peskiness that Hans was doing, was able to step up and was able to basically toe drag that in and make that shot. So what a play. Good job.
That was
hats
off to him.
Credit where credit's due. Like I said, we are definitely Cyclones all in and all out, but we will give credit where credit's due.
I thought we were doing pretty good defense on that penalty kill, so no let up there. But now, I mean, that we have the ability. Wilson pushes this one in, down in the corner. Quad City goes for the clearing pass. Linder holds it up, breaks loose, has Wilson over there, feeds over to Wilson. No goal, no goal. Oh my gosh, how did he not get that in the net? Linder, smart shot, got it. Wilson was in the back of the net, ready for it. He passed it to him, had him dead to rights in the back of that net, and somehow the goalie holds onto it, keeps it out of the net. Oh my goodness. I thought that was a great sequence. They went in there, they got possession, pushed it in, knocked Quad Cities off that puck, held it in there, drew him in. Linder looked up, saw him there, fed him with that pass. Everything he should have done there.
What you think Rick is talking about over there?
I'm not sure on that.
What do you think? I mean, did we see something?
See, I don't know. It looked like it was. Yeah. That's what I thought.
Well, what we definitely know in this environment is that there is no instant replays, and I think once it's called, that's where it stays. So
yeah,
we're gonna leave it there.
So I wonder if Rick thought I couldn't see it from our angle. I knew Wilson was back there, and he's not one to miss an opportunity like that.
No, not at all.
And it was weird how it came out because it looked like it came from underneath the goalie. So yeah, I don't know. That might have been what he had. He's kind of has that view from over there to the back side of the net. Maybe I should say the far side of the net from here. Wilson pulls this back. Shifley, D to D over to Giles. Giles looks to send that in. Quad Cities gets in front of it. They come out left side. They're working their way up. They go in deep on the left side. They try to push that deep, and it's going to go off an Ames sticking out of play. So we'll face off in the Ames zone.
So we have Oliver's grandma, Conda, on the line as well. So welcome.
Is she the Nebraska connection?
She's our Nebraska connection, absolutely.
Who we get here? Black line with Shifley and Giles.
Still, yep.
Little back and forth behind the net. Ames trying to get possession. Quad Cities pulls it out. They come out to the right side. They push it up to the point. Peters looks to get a shot. Pink unable to knock it down. Quad Cities pushes it back down deep. Woo! They get a good shot on goal.
Absolutely.
Weaver with a quick hand gets it in the glove and keeps that one out of the net.
Orange line making their way in there with Jonesy and Hargrove on the D.
Did they swap up the D pairs?
No.
The D pairs, did they used to be?
Nope, never have been. It's the way it's
Has it
been all
always been
season.
like this?
It's the way it's been all season.
Might be too much fireball talking. Quad City with a stretch pass. They go to the far side. Jones picks it up. Flory behind the net. Drops to Hargrove. Hargrove D to D to Jonesy. Jonesy gets it past.
Jonesy. Come on.
He's looking to bounce that off the board. And that's going to go up the ice into, I think he didn't quite have the angle he thought. And that's going to go up for an icing call.
There was no question that Isaac was coming across. And again, the concept was there. The execution was not, right? So
Yep.
I understand what he was doing, but that just was an unfortunate play.
Yeah, and you can tell. I mean, it wasn't a panic move or anything.
No,
He was,
I think he saw Isaac streaking, and that's where he was going. But the
and
bounce
that
just,
one, they,
the bank off the wall just wasn't there. And similar there.
yeah.
So I think, was that Charles or Jonesy? I think that was Jonesy as well. So he had
Yeah.
Shifley coming out through the neutral zone. A great dropout pass to him. But again, the bounce went out and just kept on going. So
Came off, looked like a wounded duck floating past him. He couldn't get a stick on it.
did. Two
Puck
thoughtful
wraps
plays
around.
that just the execution just wasn't there. There we go,
There we
Aiden.
go.
Come on, Aiden.
Yep, Baker picks this one up. He comes in right side. He's got the rest of his zone entry here. Quad City, 2 players
There we
close
go.
in on
Who's
him,
down
but
there? Who's
Shifley
down
goes
there?
for the help. Shifley feeds over, looking for Baker.
Ooh.
Can't keep it in. Hargrove gets it in neutral ice. Backhands that one back in the zone. Here comes Flory.
Boy,
trying
they
to
had a
hold that
little
one.
delay. That puck was clearly back in.
Yeah, I don't know why.
They made no effort to go in after that puck once it was dropped back in.
That's what I
That was
didn't understand.
interesting.
All the forwards are out, and then they just kind of held up when
Yeah.
it went back in. So some heads-up stuff. Here comes Weaver. Shot
Oh, what a shot, baby!
in the bread basket.
That's all right. Good shot.
Yep. I just like to get in there and get that pressure on goal. We want to see shots on goal.
Well,
Got to
you
get that
know-
goalie moving a little bit.
You know, that's a pretty smart comment. I mean, because really, that's about the only way you're going to get it in the back of the net.
Yeah.
Just say it.
Gonna miss all the shots you don't take.
All of them.
And I say that we talk about that stat, my favorite stat, for every 10 shots on goal, we should see 1 to 2 goals. And if we're not getting any shots on goal, you're
You know,
not
we
gonna
didn't mention
score.
that stat one time last night.
We did not.
I don't know that we had the opportunity.
I don't know if I want to bring it up. But they took 50 shots on goal,
Yep.
and we only I think we only took
24,
20. A little,
24, something like that. Yeah.
Not enough.
Nope. So we have Angela Carr on the stream as well. Wes
Oh,
is
good feed
our,
by Weaver looking in front of the net. Garnis
Our
put a little
goalie's mom
pressure over
out
there.
as well.
Garnis shoulders Decker. Hans picks it up, center ice. Backhands over to Weaver. Weaver's across the red line. He puts it in deep. Quad City retreats, pick it up. They go D to D in the corner. They chip it out. Ames at the red line, pushes it forward, but can't get it in the zone.
I think number 27 there just found that immovable object.
Yep, the physics of that interaction. I think the coach was looking for something, but I mean, he was just kind of sitting in the place. He turned around. Oh, Quad Cities gets a shot on goal. They get a second shot on goal. We
wow.
were finally able to cover.
Man, that's something because he just, I think he missed that opportunity by a blink of a second because it was there, and then Weaver was able to finish his slide over, so he was able to get squared up on that shot, but Conrad had it for just a blink of a second. So
We're going to need that kind of play tonight.
yep, absolutely.
Ames goes across the back of the net in center ice.
There we go. Come on,
Get a
Wyatt.
feed
Come on,
up to
baby.
Pink. Pink's
Get
got a
in
little
there, baby.
breakaway. He's got some room. Goes for a backhander.
Oh,
Comes out. Pink goes across. That's where we needed. Goes up top. Linder pushes it back down.
he didn't have
Quad
much
City comes away.
opportunity for a cross ice pass there though because he had two. Both the Quad City defenders were on his inside.
Yeah.
And because he was coming in on his backhand, that backhand pass was about all he could do. So
Yeah, he was
it was a
kinda
good
jammed
shot.
up.
It was a good opportunity. I mean, it was certainly on net.
There's a passer looking for Wilson and gets past him. Quad City picks it up. They push it in the zone. Linder gets it on his stick, spins around, gets it out of the zone. Quad City's forced into reset. They take a second. They go right-hand side. They come in the zone. They take a shot and into the glove of Weaver.
I'd have to go no shot on that. That to me was on the outside
From
of the
this
post,
angle,
so.
it did look like it was wide. Be interesting to see what our stat man calls that one.
I saw him agree with me, and that head does not shake in agreement with me very often. So I'll take him when I can get him.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that call.
Yeah.
It was definitely out. Looking at it from here, we're looking kind of straight at that right side of the net. It looked like it was outside the bar pretty
So we
safely.
are. Let's see. We got Flory making his way in. Shifley coming in to the net. Isaac wisely
Good
pulled
feed.
up.
Yep. Nice feed. Puck's loose in front. Giles is following up. Can't get the shot off. Giles takes another one, puts it across the front of the net.
Wide net.
That big broad side of the barn in front of the net, right? Quad City gets one off the pads of Weaver. That one breaks out loose. Ames trying to pull it out. Quad City can't get a shot. Baker picks it up, goes behind the net. He looks for a clearing pass. Quad City knocks it down, back behind the net. Baker picks it up. He reverses. He comes out right-hand side. He feeds that one up, looking to find Shifley. Shifley, oh, it's off Flory. Flory takes a line change.
Man, I need Baker to. I need a little bit more effort. There's just some lackadaisical moments that, that Aiden doesn't need to have. And so, I mean, he's one of our top players out there.
Yeah.
And so you got to see a little bit more effort. Somebody standing right in front of you, and you just kind of up it into him. So we want to see a little bit more effort in those type of moments.
Weaver chips that one away. Wraps around up to the point. Quad City goes wide of the net. Ames pushes it forward, can't connect, wraps around behind the net. Hargrove looking to pick it up. Tied up behind there.
Get in there. Out of the way, Hans. Good job.
Here comes Hans.
Where are we going?
Are they going to put?
Who are we going with?
Going Hargrove with the roughing call.
Oh, boy.
He was the one tied up in the boards
Man,
there.
He was all the way out at top and then neutral zone. The other orange sleeve was actually down below the goal line and did not make that call.
For
That's
how they were
interesting.
tangled up. Yeah. And he was right on top of it. And the way they were tangled up, I don't know what he did that he felt like he had to make that call.
Yeah, well, we got minute 34 left in this first period. We've got a 2-minute penalty kill that we got going. So no matter how this ends up, potentially we are going to be most likely coming back with 30 seconds as long as we can kill this minute and a half. We will have 30 seconds coming into the second period, but we got to kill this minute and a half first.
Yep, here comes Conrad. He's the one we've been talking about.
Yep.
He moves into the left, works his way down low.
You can't
He's
let him
gone
do
past
that.
a couple players. Yep. Once he gets past one player, there he knocked one out of the air with his stick.
You're going to have to step up on him when he comes into that slot like that. You're just he is just too dynamic of a player for you to be coming through and nobody coming up and stepping up into him in that slot position.
He was skating right through everybody, wasn't he?
Pretty much.
You got to put a body on him. Yeah, you start reaching with your stick, you start swooping past them, and they like that move. Like he gets past one person, he got a pretty decent shot on that.
We're definitely needing some separation there.
There we go. Hans gets that one up, tries to get it out. Peters for Quad City holds it in, works his way down.
So we have interesting
Weaver
lineup out there. What do we have? We have Giles and Shifley, I think, along with
and
Hanson Wilson. Okay. I saw it interesting because Oliver was pretty high up there where it just was out of position a little bit, it seemed to be.
Hans pushes forward. We send it forward up to the point again. Quad City works down low. They get behind the net. They come out left side, looking to feed across. They take a shot, and Weaver's able to cover. Is he calling net off?
You know what's off?
These nets.
These nets. Don't look at me that way, Joe. That's a great commentary. It's classic. You ought to see the copyright I put in for that. What you talking about? These nets off.
So we'll reset. We got a face-off. 30 seconds left to go here.
Get out.
Out of the zone.
Get on him. Get on him, Wyatt.
Good chance to push that pressure.
Come on, Wyatt.
Pink pushing that pressure forward. Quad City pushes it in. Decker goes down deep. Works behind the net. Comes out left side. Up to the point. They walk in.
Woo! Out of way, Wyatt. Come on, baby.
Pink uses the body. Puts it in front of there. He's on a little bit of a
shoot
breakaway.
Shoot it.
Takes a shot off the pads of the goalie, but forced him to reset. Oh, Linder goes to dump it in the zone, and Quad City just pushes it forward again. That kills the period. Well, 26 seconds left of that penalty kill for us.
Yes, we're down by 1, but I thought we played a pretty good, consistent game. I think we're still not maintaining and getting enough possession time, obviously, into our zone. What was our shots? 11 to 10, so we're right on there, right on
Yep,
point.
right where we want to be.
So we're right. And again, they're probably their number one top player out there put one on us. So, I mean, it is what it is. But overall, I was very pleased with their play. Their energy level was good. So I think we're looking for a good positive second period. We need one of those for sure. But we are going to start off on the penalty kill when we get back for 26 seconds. So we'll see you all in about 15. live. Back in.
We're live in
So-
5x5.
Welcome back, everybody. We're going to be starting off here on a penalty kill. Hey, do you have a plug for that? Or do you have a...
We got a little something for everybody.
I don't want to mess it up, though. Is it on the backside?
Y'all get to listen to us figure out how to plug something in.
Here. You're on the right. You're on the correct side there, Tom.
There we go. We'll look for a little extra battery juice here while we experience the joys of a USB.
Yep, beautiful. Don't allow. I do not want you accessing my videos or my photos, Tom. All right, as mentioned, folks, welcome back. Second period of the Cyclones against Quad City Blues. We are down 1-0, but we had a pretty good first period, so I'm not, besides the score, I'm not disappointed in our first period play. We are going into the second period, though, on a penalty kill. 26 seconds, so we will see how the boys do and manage that, and hopefully then get her done and move forward with the rest of what we need to do.
Yep, I think this is how we finished, wasn't it? Pink, Linder, Giles, and Shifley.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember that far back. Here we go.
All right, we get this puck drop. Linder pushes it forward, gets it back into Quad City zone. They come cross ice. Honard enters zone left side. They come in. Pretty flat zone entry. Comes around up to the point. Woo. They step forward, walks his way in.
Don't let him
for
walk too much.
Yeah.
He burned you from that corner one time before.
They get down low, working his way to the right, puts it up to the
Step
point.
up on him.
Off of Weaver, knocks it down. He's able to cover. We'll face off down here in the Ames zone. I couldn't tell if he had that covered. I thought he had his glove down in the ice, but
well, they had the whistle, so I'm satisfied with that. We have a couple more folks join us. Alan Baker out there, which is Aiden's grandmother, is watching.
In Calgary, Canada.
Yeah, we are now officially international, baby. Love it. Oh,
Wilson, a little extra pressure, keeps it down deep, and we're back full strength.
Are we full strength? Here we go.
Good job, Linder.
Yep,
push him out wide.
Yep.
Quad City comes away with it. They try to get behind the net. They reverse. Linder cuts that angle off. Quad City tries to wrap it around.
Man, got the board.
Woo! Yeah, there's definitely a difference on the boards in this rink from what we have.
I would definitely say we lost a man there in the slot because he had two wide open over shots, so thank goodness he was a little off.
Ames wraps around. Hardgrove picks it up. Pulls it off the boards, wraps around, finds Pink. Pink feeds Linder. They get it out of the zone, but Quad City, right at the blue line, pushes it in deep, and they're kind of going a little slow after the puck.
Man, there's just some bounces that they have to get used to because there's some weird angling going on that we are definitely not used to because it is definitely not bouncing. We are not on a penalty kill. So who else we have? I can't really see. Well, I got somebody on here that I don't necessarily believe is a Ames Cyclone or even a.
I think our reach is getting.
We were international, remember? So you never know.
Yeah.
And once you get popular, man, the naysayers come after you.
Yeah.
Once you get good,
haters gonna hate.
Haters gonna hate. So we're on our Ames Iridium CrossFit power play, maybe?
Power play, except we only have 4 men on the ice.
That was my pause,
yeah,
and that's how that's the play got extended out.
Let this play out.
I wasn't sure what was going on there, so.
I was probably doing what you're doing. I was looking at the board. I was looking at the box. I was looking at how many men were on the ice.
So I don't know what the rest. I think they're just trying to determine where the faceoff's going to go. But what was the call? Roughing. So,
Yeah,
I
that
think
should go in the zone.
I think we're saying it should go all the way down, but I think
Why
they
would it
are
go into
going to
neutral ice?
decide to go into neutral ice. So we have our second power play line out there with Shifley and Hargrove, along with Baker, Flory, and Shifley.
Blues able to push that deep into our zone. Hargrove drops back to pick it up. Little pressure coming from Beckwith.
Boy, how did
Hargrove
he get
gets
over
tangled
there?
up.
Yep,
Shifley
nice
from stretch
pass to Isaac.
Finds Flory.
Woo!
Flory works his way
Right out
around,
front.
looking to feed Shifley, but gets pushed down deep. Now we need to get possession and settle down.
Need to
Don't
get
let
it.
him
Yep.
shoot it out of the zone. There we go. Shifley
I
pushes
can't
it back
see,
down deep.
so.
Tristan still trying to get it down in the corner there. Blues get it out. Jones not able to reach out and grab it. Gets behind the net.
Oh, we're going to have a slashing or a hooking, one or the
I
other.
think it's going to be a hook, would be my guess.
So we're able to pull in another player.
So there we go out. In comes, oh, we got two players coming in. That was kind of a foobar. Linder's in, Pink came in, Flory's sneaking off. In comes Wilson, trying to tee it up so we get a quality man at the point. Up to Wilson, doesn't quite have it. Jones goes back to get it. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, I would
That
have.
was-
Well, would it have counted?
No, it would not have counted.
Okay, just checking.
Jones has it, works his way in deep. He's got support up to the point. Wilson takes one, goes off the goalie, and that goes out of play.
Man, we got a lot of black jerseys
Yeah.
on that ice.
Yeah. So slash is the call.
So we're going to be 5-on-3 on our Iridium CrossFit power
43
play here.
seconds. Let's get that goal back.
So we're going to be 5-on-3 for 43 seconds, as Tom has alluded to.
I have to say with that, that's one of the first times we've had that much possession on a penalty advantage.
Yep.
They
On a
were able to
delay
pull
penalty.
the goalie, keep possession, take a couple quality shots, keep it in there. So nice to see that.
You definitely don't want to lose that face-off, though, 5-on-3, but I don't want to see – we need to see a little bit of effort here, boys. You got 5-on-3 for 30 seconds. Let's go.
Yep. Up to Giles. Giles works in the left side. He's got Pink behind him. Spins around. Up to the point. He feeds. Linder's in there. Linder turns around, takes a quick shot. He's going to send it up to Wilson. Wilson drops back to Linder. Linder comes up to the top. He walks way across. He gets to the slot, tries to take a shot. Comes up to the point. Pink goes up, pushes it back down to Linder, or to Wilson. Pink comes across, backhander, goes up to the net. High shot. Goalie's able to grab that one and keep it out of the goal. 4 seconds left in the 5v3. Woo!
So we're going to change out our power play line again. We had that first squad that was in there. Another opportunity here with 4 seconds left on 5-on-3. We do need a fifth person, though. There, Shifley's out there. He stayed.
Yep, so orange line with
Hargrove.
Hargrove and Shifley.
Yep, Hargrove, Shifley, Flory, Shifley, and Baker.
So off the face-off, Shifley pushes forward.
Now we're
Here come the Quad City
Now-
Blues at 4 men now. Up to
Yep.
Flory at the
Oh,
point.
what
Nice.
a shot. Just right off the bucket of the goalie.
Drop down. Shifley puts that one down in front of
Yep.
the goal. He's able to knock that down and cover.
So now we're switching again
In comes the black line.
with Giles and Jonesy and Wilson, Linder, and Pink. 5-on-4 for another Ames Iridium CrossFit power play here for 1 minute and 7 seconds. We need a tire. We need to tie it up here. Take advantage
Yep,
of this.
There we go. Giles gets possession. Up. Oh, no. Wilson goes to feed it over to Jones, and it gets past him. That's going to be a race to the other end and try and get possession. Jones held off the puck, still trying to get it. Linder comes back for help. He gets it. Jones comes away with it. They got 2 men there. Quad Cities leaves him with his jock strap around his ankles.
Here we go. We got the numbers here. We
Jones
got the numbers.
comes in left side. Yep, we got the overload, drops it back. Pink was there, but so were 2 Quad City players.
Brady Husky is number 6 there. Brady Husky was there. Is a player that Oliver has played with over the years on the summer team. So we're very familiar with Brady. Good friend, good family.
So Linder down in the corner, feeds it up to Wilson, gets past him.
7 seconds left here in this power play. We are going to go full strength here for Quad Cities.
Linder feeds up to Wilson. We go back to even play. Ames gets a shot on goal, deflected out of play by the Quad City goalie. So we went from a good 5v3 opportunity there.
Yep. Didn't capitalize on it. I don't even know that we got that many shots off, to be honest with you. Quad Cities did a nice job on that, you know, their defensive side of things, but we need to see more puck possession and more crisp passes and definitely better shot selections in those moments. So 11:51 left. Quad City still leads 1-0.
So orange line, Shifley's going to take this face off, pushes it forward. Flory goes in the corner, picks it up. He feeds
Great
into
pass
Giles in
into
the
Giles.
slot.
Oh, and he just
gets a good
missed
shot,
it.
and here comes
Come on,
Quad
get to it,
City
get
and
to
a
him, Isaac.
breakaway. Oh, off the post. Couple good saves by Weaver.
Get out.
Giles gets it out of the zone.
Good job
Quad
by
Cities
Isaac
tries
there
with
on
the-
that last little.
Giles wraps around. Flory feeds up to Baker, gets back to Flory. Flory enters in the right-hand side of the zone, loses it off of his stick, but Baker's behind him, picks it up. He spins around, trying to keep it in the zone, in neutralized. Players are too close together there. Shifley goes to send one. That's not going to be a shot, but
Shouldn't be. It was a way.
that was a little
Good
wide
bit on the
left
way
and out of play.
outside. So
Yeah.
that was a good little sequence down here. I mean, Giles had the opportunity to the slot. Unfortunately, it was deflected to bounce out because he's the D-man down low. The forwards, the third forward hadn't had a chance to get up and take his position, but Isaac made a good hard push back. We were very fortunate and went off the post, though, so
Yeah.
good effort, but fortunately Quad City did not come away with anything there. But sometimes those are the chances you got to take, right?
Yeah. Yep. So that old adage, live by the sword, die by the sword,
Yeah.
kind of comes to mind. So Hans trying to get it out of the zone. Quad Cities pushes it back in. Can't quite get it out of the zone. They push it back. Hans picks it up. Drops back. Jones goes to the corner. Gets driven into the boards. Quad City holds it in again at the line. Jones looks to wrap it around. Gets past Hargrove. Weaver kind of fans on it. Can't quite get a good pass out of it. Moves up. Garnis gets past Garnis. They push it down low. Quad Cities with a couple D-to-D play as we get our black line back in action. Puck goes deep. Giles feeds to Jones.
That away,
Jones
Jonesy.
comes out left
Yes,
side. Gets
yes.
a Pink. Pink can't quite get
Yes,
cleanly past
yes,
him.
come
There we
on,
go with
Wyatt.
the breakaway. And
Gosh, right. And
just
that, but that was rolling on a little bit. It was definitely up on its side. It wasn't a flat shot, though.
Yep.
I mean, unfortunately, I think Wyatt did not get a good opportunity, as good a stick on that as he would like. So that's probably why it ended up right in the middle of his
yeah, I
bread
think he made the
basket there.
best of it with
Oh,
the speed he was
absolutely.
going. Like you said, it wasn't clean. He took a couple taps on it with his stick and couldn't get it, so he just took something at the goal, which is, you never know when you catch him off balance like that. So
Do what
not
you
bad
can.
to do that.
So we have Linder and Wilson in there, along with Pink, with Giles and Shifley.
Linder faceoff goes to the right side. Wilson pushes it deep. Pink back in pursuit. Wraps around the board. Shifley can't hold it in. Quad City pushes it back there. Giles feeds up to Wilson. Taps it forward. Quad City picks it up in their zone. They go back. Feed back to the left. They push up the right side. Rowert in front of the red line just deflects into the zone. Shifley behind the net. Picks up the puck. Reverses. Finds Giles. Giles off the board to Wilson. Wilson works his way to the hash mark, comes up to the slot, tipped forward by Shifley. Pink now has it, looking to feed up to Linder, back through his legs. He's not able to hold on to it. Wilson feeds Giles. Giles works in the right side. He makes a move in front. Backhand, to right side of the net. Linder steps in there. That one goes off a Quad City player. Wilson at the point just to keep it in with a player in pursuit, just puts it in deep. Quad City holds that pressure down there. They lob one forward, looking to find a man coming in the zone. Shifley retreats. He picks it up, goes behind the net, wraps around, looking for Wilson on the clearing pass. Wilson at the blue line, drops back. He's going to take a second, and he's going to look for a pass. He gets up in a neutral ice. Quad City pulls it off, and they just send it deep in the zone.
I thought he was going to get away with that, popping it up into the defender's middle section there, but he popped it back into another Quad Cities player once he got possession again. So
Quad City, left side of the zone. Linder knocks him off, wraps it around. Pink trying to hold it deep. Quad City's just peppering them back and forth, wrapping around that far end of the boards. Wilson's able to get it out of the zone. Quad City holds onto it. Pink now pulls away with it. Goalie steps up and he pushes it out of the zone. Giles is there. Good job with this stick. Just takes a Quad City player off of that one. Jones comes over for help. Gets possession, comes out of the zone, goes left side, feeds up to the center. Giles is there. I think that deflected off a Quad City stick and deep into their zone. Goes into the corner. Keller checks in. Haven't seen him in the game yet.
No, we haven't. He didn't play varsity last night. He had a really good JV game though, so probably earning some of his opportunity that he's getting tonight.
Yeah.
That way, Dylan. Just put it in there.
So puck goes deep, little back and forth again. Ames looking to get possession. Quad City tips it forward. Here they come. In left side, Beckwith enters the zone. Works his way down the corner. Jones pushing him out wide. They come behind the net. Too many players down there.
Somebody go get it.
We get 3 D men. Quad City pushes it out, and that goes up into the roof, up into the rafters.
You don't hear that often in a hockey game, but it does happen. I know we've lost a few at the Ames Ice Arena up above that.
They got those big steel girders, and we've had more than once when they lob up in the air and just land perfectly in the.
Because they got that.
They got that lip up there.
So we have, I think we have the orange line primarily in there with Shifley and Flory, but we have.
Who's Keller in there for?
Keller, he's in there for Baker. That was a good shot, though. He was coming in way high in the slot. So I mean, we still need to see Ames recognizing that somebody's kind of up there without any awareness whatsoever. So even if they're high like that, you're still going to need to keep an eye on them.
So Shifley's going to take this face off.
At some point in our defensive zone, everybody's got to have a man to some degree. So
yeah, looking for that man sneaking in there. So over to Jones. Jones chips forward, looking for Flory. Gets into the zone, in deep. Flory keeping pressure in the corner. Shifley in the pursuit.
So we have Garnis out there now.
That's going to be a hand pass. So the Quad City player reached up with his glove. I don't know if you can see it from this angle very good, but he swatted it down over to another player. So they're going to call that a hand pass, and we'll face off down in our zone.
Which is good because Isaac came into him knowing he still had possession of that puck, and Isaac made him pay for that as well, though. So it was a good play by Isaac on that as well. So we have, let's see, who do we have in there? Hansen, Garnis, and Paulson. That may be Aiden's first appearance tonight as well, but Giles and Shifley. So I think the official's asking about that, but I think it was a good, clean play. So that's why we got a no call. That's going to be an icing. We'll take that.
That will be an icing call all day.
Every day.
Maybe twice on Sunday.
It is an opportunity for that to be a double icing on a Sunday, that is for sure. We'll find out tomorrow.
See what the Lord has to say about that.
See what he has to say about it. Or she, depending on what your thoughts are.
Off the face off. Paulson feeds over to Giles. Giles takes a shot, but.
Did you see that?
I saw that.
He popped that up off his backside.
Yeah.
Everybody find a man out there. We've got folks just sitting up there high. Nobody on
tied
them.
Up in the corner. Paulson trying to feed back. Now Hans comes away with it. He tries to go across ice and get some help. Ames gets it out without control. Quad City
Oh, you can't
sends
go
it
off
into
of
the
that
bench.
board.
Yeah.
That board is considered out of play.
So line changes. Starting to see some fresh faces out there.
Yeah, black line
we'll
in
get
here
our black
with
line.
Wilson, Wilson, Linder, and Pink, along with Hargrove and Jonesy.
This one doesn't change.
Only thing that really changes with this is going to be your defense, because again, we pretty much run a two-man D pairing. So
there's a nice bounce pass off the boards. Wilson to Linder. Linder goes down in the corner. Puck comes out, wraps around. Hargrove can't get up to it. Quad City player comes to help. Puck comes around to the over to the left side, back to the right side. Quad City bounces off the boards. Hargrove holds it. Pink comes in with the help, feeds into Linder. Linder drops to Wilson. Whoa! Wilson had a shot.
Gracious,
just goes wide
what
right.
a shot. Oh,
nice,
now we got another penalty.
Nice sequence.
We're going.
So Wilson skated away from that.
We got a high stick on.
I think the Quad City player maybe is going to go. I don't know who's going here. Wilson's getting.
I guess Wilson's going in. I mean, he's the only one, so.
I didn't see that. It's kind of down in the corner where it's hard for us to see.
Absolutely. All right, so we're going on penalty kill here. We got Giles and Shifley out there, along with Linder and Pink. So we got 2 minutes of penalty killing. I'm not sure.
That's not a double penalty, is it?
For what?
They got 4 minutes on the board.
I don't know if that's right. Is that right? Did he get a double minor? Wow, that's interesting. So we'll be 4 minutes with 4 minutes and 53 seconds left in the game.
Pink with a breakaway. Gets a shot, goes wide, gets tipped wide. Linder back with pursuit. Pushes Quinn off of it. Can't get a hold of it. Pink in the retreat. Almost is able to pick it up. Giles gets away with it. Now feeds up to Pink. Pink sends that one on goal. Gets a rebound. Can't get to the puck. It was in front of the net. Great opportunity. This penalty kill might be some of the most inspired play I've seen all game. Shifley gets that one out. Sends it far end.
Shot on goal.
Shot on goal.
Oh, he's going to cover it up.
That
wow.
surprised me that he covered that in that situation.
Holy cow.
Seemed like he had plenty of time there.
He's going to put that in there, and that's going to be an interesting. Well, we're going to have a face-off in the offensive zone, with during our penalty kill here. So, great opportunity for a shorty here if we can win this back. Quad City was able to take possession of it, though, but we got enough two-man pressure down there to make them work for it at least.
Yep. Got Hansen there. He's got that. He's got the wheels.
There's that bounce again. Out of the way, Jonesy.
Quad City up to the point. They feed
down
low.
No.
They
wow.
get that out.
Woo. Thank goodness. Shifley was able to at least tie it down there. He didn't win or lose it to the race to the puck, but was able down there and to mess with a shot on goal.
Yeah, gets enough control to get a shot.
Hans with another shot on goal. Just keep peppering them. That's all we can do.
More back and forth. Here comes Quad City. They go right side. They make a move past Hargrove. They go behind the net. Looking for some room at the point. Peters walks in. Off of the stick of Hans.
There we go.
It trickles in and Weaver covers. That's almost the first half of that double minor.
Yep, 2:08 left. Is that? Can you see on there, Dave? Did we get a double minor for?
So that high stick, like if it gets up, if you have that stick up there.
Oh, and it gets up into the face.
And if it draws blood.
Gotcha.
So that's the assumption that we have is what happened.
Okay. So we have Giles and Shifley in there along with Pink and Linder.
Doesn't happen as much at this level because they have the full face mask. You see it a lot in the pros because they're all wearing those visors and the wide open underneath. And when they get one under there, you can tell. That one goes wide
Boy,
right of the goal.
Conrad
Pink.
was sliding down on that for sure.
Yeah, he
It
was
a
able
good
to get
pass
it
the
out.
side, yeah. All right, we got our first half of the penalty over with, so we got another 2 minutes.
Up to the point. Quad City feeds low. Good job by Giles, not letting that bounce and get out of play, get out of control.
Turn around.
Quad City picks it up, trying to work their way down low. Comes loose behind the net.
Somebody.
They reverse.
Somebody.
Niehaus on the boards. He's working his way up high. Quad City starts working their way back down low. They're cycling that around. Beckwith in the corner. Puts it back up to the point. Pink unable to get it off of his stick. Up to the point again. Cross ice.
Yeah. Had a double deflection almost.
Yeah. Got that up in the air. And
I hate to say it, but I had just the absolute perfect angle. I saw that go in straight through. I mean, It went just to the upper side of his glove hand. I mean, it was a beautiful shot. All right, Cyclones.
So 2 goals, both on power plays for Quad City, which, you know what, if they're going to score on us, you know, that's when you take advantage of the team and you take those power plays. So we'll see how we do here.
Just good movement around them. I mean, he just.
Shifley taking that face off.
He was just able to get down in there and just made a good shot. Leonard didn't quite get over far enough on him to him, and Shifley, I believe, was still on the backside of the net there, so he wasn't able to quite get over the two. So it kind of left a lane for that shot to take place.
I was going to say, when they put it up to the point over here, was that Peter or Peters?
I think so, yeah.
He had a big opening.
Yeah. Yep. They were on their way to him, but I mean that's good pass. That's good good movement by them, and both Connor and Niehaus are former players that Oliver has played with on the Team Midwest. So we've had Jonesy's played with them, Pink's played with them. So a couple good players out there.
So Jones gets that. He's going to send it in deep. Baker in pursuit. Quad City goes D to D. They got a breakout pass.
Come on, Isaac.
Don't quite get clean control. Flory unable to knock it down. Shifley comes in.
Good rub.
Good shoulder angle. Get some separation on that puck behind the net. We got a 2-man battle. Jones and Shifley trying to get that puck dug out. There it comes out. Quad City has it. They go into the corner. Shifley still giving him pressure over there. Pushing him up against the boards. That's not what we're going to do, Tristan. I don't know if this is going to go.
Tristan?
If they're just going to do him.
Yep.
Yeah.
You still don't have possession.
Yeah.
So we are going to spend the last minute and 18 on a penalty kill again.
So this is one team where, like we obviously see 2 goals, 2 power play goals, and we got to stay out of that penalty box. And that wasn't a smart move. Shifley was in there. He got tangled up. He reached around over the top of his head and pulled him down, you know, with a headlock and a wrestling move. And it's like you got to keep your cool in that situation.
Well, putting ourselves behind the 8 ball once again.
Yeah, those are the ones where I'm just like, yeah, penalties are going to happen, but we can't have dumb penalties. And that, I just got to call that's a dumb penalty. That's not a hustle penalty. That's just losing your cool. Jones feeds up to Linder. Linder's going to put that on goal.
We'll take it. You never know.
Especially those, like.
If it's going to fumble around, if that goalie's not going to be able to take full possession of it, we'll take it when we can get it.
Yeah. You don't see it as much as this level. Like the youth hockey, you just see some crazy things like that, and they would just go in the goal. Goalie not paying attention or something.
We lost a round in the we lost in the Bantam tournament, state tournament, to a wobbly goal that the Sioux City player shot from the red line, and it just fumbled all the way through and went through the goalie. It happens.
I remember one of our first youth hockey games. Actually, it wasn't our game. We were watching one. and somebody sent it all the way from the goal line on one end, and the goalie was just standing like the Quad City goalie is standing right now.
Keep going.
And it went past him into the goal. He didn't even know.
There we go. Oh,
Well, there's good job by Weaver squaring up on that. Wrap around the boards, get it out of the zone. 10 seconds here, so Hans can keep some pressure down here. He can probably kill this penalty down in the Quad City zone. Quad City gets it out there. There's 1 second. That's going to kill the period. We'll have 42 seconds left in the penalty kill when we come back.
so again, not another bad period. Unfortunately, from from mistakes that Quad City was able to take advantage of. With a 4-minute double minor, they were able to put one in on us once again. So again, 5-on-5, we're pretty even. They are taking advantage of our penalties that we're having.
Yeah.
And we're going to come back with 42 seconds starting off, just like we did the second period, starting off on a penalty kill. And we'll see how it goes. We are, at this moment, we are 5 periods. Counting last night, we are 5 periods without a score. So it's time for our forwards to step up and take responsibility for what they need to be doing and get some shots in the back of the net. So we'll see you all in about 15.
Linder, little pressure, keeping it down low here. Like we said at the end of that second period, we're coming in here, starting out with a little bit of penalty kill time.
So we got Hargrove and Jonesy out there along with Wilson and Linder. Good initial push on that first 30 seconds, keeping Quad Cities out of their zone, but they've made it back in. And
Conrad goes up to the point, to the slot, back to
boy.
Conrad.
Good job, Linder.
Good little drop.
Yep.
Woo. Good job.
Good job. Oh, that's going. Oh, if it. Come on, Wyatt, unless it makes it.
Shot on goal?
I mean, if you got points for shot on goal, I'd give it. But
behind the net, Giles comes out with it. Comes out to his left side, feeds up, looking for Baker, gets past him, up to Beckwith. Beckwith for Quad City, comes into the zone, gets checked off by Shifley. Here comes Pink, makes a move to his left side, comes in the zone. He's got Flory coming down the slot. Feeds up to Giles. Now Pink is working across. Quad City player loses a stick.
Oh!
Shifley stepped in the zone, took that shot. Quad City.
Whoa!
It bounced off an Ames leg when it went out. So they sent a long pass, and it just caught an Ames player in the leg on its way across the ice. Otherwise, that was well on its way to being an icing call. Weaver catches that one under the pad.
I think that was still I mean, I got the concept of where that pass was going, but it was still a tough pass right up the middle, which Quad City was able to take possession of it and not get a full shot on net, but obviously a shot.
So white line off the face-off. Weaver not able to get control. Titus Weaver couldn't push it through. Quad City pushes it back behind the net. Hargrove and Jones drop back, trying to get control. Out wide, Garnis unable to hold that one down. Quad City wraps back around. Hargrove going to get it. Pushes out, looking for a breakout off the boards, and that's going to be an icing call. Hargrove's had a few of those tonight that's not typical for him. I don't know if it's the shape of the rink or if he's expecting that to come out there.
I think we've had a couple of those where we're thinking the bounce off the board is going to be a little bit different.
So black line in, off the face-off. Pink picks it up. Over to Wilson. Wilson against the boards, unable to pull it back. Quad City tries to get it out, gets knocked off the skates of Jones. Quad City gets it, sends it up right side to Kwok. He goes across the ice. Quad Cities puts it up in front of the net. They had a player coming across the front. Reasonable chance for him. There's a breakaway. Wilson tips it forward. Pink is going to get a little room here. See, this is the third time he's had a chance.
Oh, right there. That away, baby. Nice job.
Had to open it. Good job for Zach Wilson.
Did you get that camera point? Did you get that camera point? What a great pass by
Pink.
Well done.
So Pink enters in.
Absolutely.
It started there. Wilson chipped it forward. Pink picked it up. He had the charge and the breakaway. Wilson was on the far side of the net. Pink bought a little time.
Man, we needed that.
Nice feed over there. We needed to get on the board. That really opens things up. So great way to start the third period. See if we can keep this rolling.
I wonder if they're going to give Linder that initial apple, because I think Linder made the initial pass out to Wyatt, then over to Zach, and then back to Wyatt. So it'd be interesting to see what they give. But it's definitely a Wilson score and a Pink apple. Yep.
So no extra apple, but the obvious one that was in front of us, the feed from Pink to Wilson. Good teamwork on the zone entry. Sometimes the beginning of those and how they really set up don't come through as well. So Baker now works his way left side, feeds back to Giles. Conrad gets in between him and the puck, and he feeds Quinn entering the zone. He works his way to the right-hand side as Shifley pushes him out up to the top. Quad City sends one in, gets deflected out wide to the left.
Oh.
Quad City's trying to
Isaac
send it
had
in
him
again.
right there, too.
Baker picks it up. He gets tied up in the corner. Quad City tries to feed that one to the center slot. Ames shuts that one down, pushes it out wide.
Better get on him.
Quad
Better
City's
get on him.
working their way
There
to
we
the
go.
slot. They feed out to the point.
See, that's how you take care of him. You see both Ames. Uh-oh.
Good job. I did like what they did is I
Step
saw the
up,
players
step
go into
up.
that lane and do a good job.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
He's going over there like they keep doing that, and then they keep looking like that's not what I meant to do. But that
No,
was
he
just
meant
an
to- no,
obvious.
he
He just
He
launched
meant
that
to
one
launch
forward.
that one, and then he was having some words with one of the Quad City players. So that was definitely a frustration icing.
Yeah. I thought he was talking to the bench. I couldn't tell.
No. I get it, though. So Ames finally gets on the scoreboard after 5 periods. We got Linder making the rush in.
Yeah. Linder gets tied up. Pink following up. Puck goes in. Pink in pursuit. Goes into the corner.
Where are we at? I need my center to get down in there.
Yep, so Quad Cities pushes it out. Linder's back there. Little help on defense.
There we go. Look at him. Look
Jonesy
at him.
comes
Find
away.
him.
He's got Pink on the far side. Pink is going to come in. He's got Wilson waiting for him. We've seen this happen before. Pink, I think, was going to go for that bounce off the pads, but the Quad City skate just didn't let that get in as far as he needed it. Oh, Pink again gets in front of the net. Good job by the forwards there. Puck comes out center ice. Here comes Decker for Quad City. He works his way in. Jones just does a good job pushing him off.
Nah, keep your hands down, fans.
Yeah, it looked
That
like a
was
bunch of drunk monkeys out there that would do that.
That's funny.
Yeah, and it's one, like,
Hey, it's
Yeah.
like that. What was that Jungle Monkey game that we played as kids where they hung off one another?
Barrel of Monkeys.
Barrel of monkeys, baby. We got a
Yeah,
barrel of
they
monkeys.
look like
up
a
in
barrel
the
of
stands.
monkeys. It's like every time somebody goes down on the ice doesn't mean it's a penalty.
There
Like we
we go.
say, we
See,
try
I
to be
love that
legit.
movement right there. See,
Yeah.
they moved it back to open ice instead of trying to push it up through all those
Yep.
white jerseys.
Now Weaver had a chance. Not as I'm sure he wanted that to go a little
There we
deeper.
go.
Oh, Giles just doesn't get a stick on that one. Sneaks a little deeper in the zone than we wanted, but Jones gets it. Hance gets it. He's coming up the left side. Drops to Garnis. Garnis just takes a quick shot on goal. Goes to the left side of the goal.
How do we, Aiden?
Now
Keep it in there,
Paulson
baby.
checks in. He uses
Good
a skate
job,
to
Aiden.
knock that one down and push it forward. Hance keeping pressure down there behind the net. Quad City goes out
Come on,
wide
get
to the
to it,
left.
get to it.
Paulson races to that one. Garnis steps up, holds it in for a second. Quad City able
Wait,
to
what
push
we
down
got
and
back going
neutralize.
over here?
So we're going to have a penalty on Quad
have a
City.
penalty here.
Interference call.
Okay, well that's good. So we're going to see. We're going to have our primary sponsor, Iridium CrossFit Power Play. Thank you to Iridium CrossFit for all you do for Ames Cyclone Hockey and the association in general for all the off-ice training and strength and conditioning. Thank you, Ames Iridium CrossFit, for all you do for Ames Cyclones and the Ames Minor Hockey Association. So we got Jonesy and Giles with Linder, Pink, and Wilson. We'd like to see an equalizer here.
Yeah. Let us take advantage of a power play once. They send that one to the far end. Keeping Giles in the defense spot.
Jeez.
Here comes Jones. He's got a full head of steam, moves to his left. He's got Pink and he's got Wilson on the far side. Wraps around, feeds into the slot, looking for Linder. Quad City able to just deflect it out in the zone. Giles keeping possession. He enters the zone. He works his way around. He's kind of got his weak side. Feeds up to the slot.
What do we got here?
I think the net's off is why they whistled.
Oh, no, we got a
Or
penalty.
did they get a?
On
I didn't
Giles.
see. On Giles?
What in the world?
What did he do?
Holy cow.
They calling him for
An
a hold?
at a hold? He's got possession of the puck. Holy
What kind
cow.
of shitty pool is this?
Man, I didn't even get to say these nets off. I mean, what the? My goodness gracious. I've seen a lot of interesting calls, but a hold as you are possession of the puck as you're going around a player.
Yeah.
Holy cow. So we are 4-on-4 for 35 seconds. So basically 4-on-4 hockey's straight up. Icing counts, offside counts, everything is in play.
Well, we still have 35 seconds. I still say that 4v4 is an advantage for us a lot of times. If we can get possession here.
Come on, he's right in front.
Yep.
Y'all can't let him, but y'all can't let them behind you, boys.
Letting them tee up on those too much at the point and up at the high slot there.
No pressure on them whatsoever. Holy cow. I am still astonished.
Yeah, I'm confused by that. So he went in, like we could see from here, used his hand to kind of push him off. And so, typically as a hold, it's a defensive call when you're not letting a guy release or if the guys are tangled up. But puck in the corner, Linder checks him off.
Pick it up,
Up
pick
to
it up,
the
Jonesy.
point. Jonesy picks it up, pushes it back in deep. Pink does a little check, checks up.
35 seconds left on this 4-on-4. Then we will be on
Pink gets
penalty
a stick
kill
on
for
it.
35 seconds.
Can't get possession. Ames chips it out of the zone. That would have been a chance for a little patience there and hold on to that. Quad City gets it. They go wide. Puck's loose in center ice. Jones fills the lane. Can't get control. Knocked down by Weaver. Picked up by Linder. Linder comes around, switches ice, comes over to Jones. Jones looking for a stretch pass to Pink, but
he was making
Quad
his way
City
through.
is just sitting right there waiting for it.
All right,
Here
we
comes
are
Quad City, full strength.
penalty kill here for the next 30 seconds. Uh-oh. That-a-way.
Good job crossing over. Shifley just
Get out.
takes that puck right off his stick. That comes out of the zone. Linder just tips it out. He's going to go. I don't understand why a Quad City player, as he's skating to the bench, just goes and pushes him away from the bench. So Wilson.
You got it. You got the numbers. You got the numbers.
Shifley feeds it up to Jones. Jones comes in left side, makes his move across, looking to turn this around. Ames comes back full strength. Jones spins around up to the point. Quad City gets it out of the zone. Poke check by Wilson, pushes it forward. Paulson now enters the zone. He chips it forward, gets it towards the goal. That'll be a shot on goal.
We'll take a shot on goal on that one. Giles has come back out of the box. So we will be going with Wilson. Nope. Shifley. Nope. Back to the regular orange line here with Baker, Flory, and Shifley. And on the D pairing, Giles and Shifley.
Shifley on the face-off. Pulls it back. Quad City comes away with it. Baker gets control of it now.
Wow.
Giles thought he held it, and they called it off. It looked like it was on the...
I mean, I got to admit, I am standing legitimately on this blue line. That official was 10 yards north of it.
Yeah.
All right, I got to be careful because I am one to say we don't criticize officials. So here we go. We got the numbers coming in.
Baker looking to feed Giles on the far side.
Is Shifley.
A little too much white in
right
there.
Here. Come on, Isaac.
Flory brings that one back across. Oh.
Nope.
Shifley gets control. Flory checks up. Baker dumps it in the zone as he gets checked off the puck in the corner. Shifley trying to get to it. Quad City gets in there. Shifley, Kiefer Shifley from the point, puts one on goal. Quad City chips it out of the zone. Here they come up the ice to the left-hand side.
Woo!
Ooh, boy.
Official got.
There Shifley gets control, chips up to
just missed
Flory.
it. Step up, step up.
Flory again. Gets out of the zone, feeds over to Giles. Giles moves in right side while we get a line change. Oh, no, that's a head in the. Oh, man, he went head first in the boards. I hope he's all right. That should be boarding at least. What'd he call?
Nothing. Oh, did he? Oh, okay. So we're going to stay out here another. Got to catch my breath here a second. That's that'll take you. That'll take your daddy's breath away right there. So
yeah, you hate to see him, going in the boards head first like that.
All right, so we are 2 minutes. Ames Iridium CrossFit Power Play here. What? Dave,
What was the official call on that?
Huh? Roughing? Got a roughing call on that.
So power play. Linder takes a face-off over to Wilson. Wilson puts
Good
it up
shot.
on net.
Yep.
Quad City chips it out. Giles is racing for this one. Opportunity for a penalty kill. I haven't heard it worded that way. Giles picks it up, goes cross ice, finds Jones. Jones looking for Pink over there. Pink's got a little bit of room. He's got Wilson on the far side. Buys time, looking to feed into that slot.
Gosh, he was coming in too, so all power to him.
Yeah, that was a long time to float that out there with too many white jerseys too close. Here comes Linder in the zone. He works his way down low, chips it back, looking for a little help, comes through. Pink picks it up, goes across looking for Wilson. Backhander!
Yeah! Oh, man!
Backhander right on the goal, waves that off.
Dog it. Man,
when that goes down like that, usually that's going to be called a goal. Pink in front of the goal again takes another shot. Baker now down low, buying time, works his way behind the net, comes to his right side, looking to find Pink up there. Hargrove can't hold the zone. Quad City on the breakaway. They take a shot.
Oh, you're not. Holy cow.
Now this is the conversation where he's looking for additional action on this one, so. He's not going to try and call a boarding on this, is he?
I don't know what he's calling, but he's certainly calling a penalty.
He's calling a check from behind.
Wow. All right, so we're going to be 30 seconds here on a 4-on-4, and then we will be on a penalty kill with a minute and a half. Penalty kill, we've got 4 minutes and 42 seconds left in the game. In general, Quad City still has a lead 2-1. We are going to see
Are they sending into the locker room?
We are going to see the good night to Chuck. So my guess is, because we're going to see a boarding call there, so that I'm guessing that would have been a 2 and a 10.
They're going to call that boarding?
They are.
But not what they did before?
Check from behind then?
It was a check from behind was the call, not a boarding call. A boarding call would be this.
Yep, nope.
He showed a check from behind.
Check from behind.
Speaking of drunk monkeys, do these guys know what they're calling?
All right, so what are we going to have here?
I don't know what they're calling. They're putting Keller in the box.
So he definitely called something on him where he's now getting that's why he's removed from the game. So we got 2 minutes. Again, we're back to where we were, 4-on-4.
I wonder if that's 2 and a 10 for checking from behind.
Yep.
But what they did to Oliver is just roughing.
Yep. Yes, sir. Yep. So, that away, Isaac. Woo! Got to see some world skating here, babies.
Here comes Jones. He's got Flory with him. Sends it over to him. Flory, is looking for Jones out front. Gets knocked down.
We're gonna get a line change here. Now we're on a penalty kill for the next minute and 20 seconds. Step up, step up.
Yep, can't let that one just come to you. You're gonna have to go to it. So penalty kill, so we can send that one down to the far end.
We could
rotating some bodies in and out.
We have
Wilson
not
comes
had
in.
much
Pink
luck at
comes in.
shorties this week, so this season. So now if ever, a shorty would be fantastic. Get out, get out.
Oh, Wilson gets
There
it
we
out of
go.
the zone. Oh,
No
there's
trip,
a
no
nothing.
trip. Wow.
Whoa.
Holy cow.
Like he had rights, like move to make a breakaway, and he doesn't just go down like that.
30 seconds left. Good job by Kiefer getting a block on that pass out from behind the goal line. That away, Wyatt. Get out. No? Oh, even from here. I'm completely opposite of that blue line, and I could tell you that was out.
Was it the white?
I saw the white between the puck and the blue line, yes, from this abstruse angle that I have.
So 14 seconds. We got to get this one out of here.
So we got Giles with Flory, Baker, and Shifley.
Here we go. Baker breaks through there, but can't get possession. Quad City comes in, gets a shot on goal. And that one deflects out of play.
Even strength.
Full strength.
Full strength.
Always were.
2:38 left in the third period. Quad City's up 2-1. Cyclones, I'll give them a lot. They are fighting. They are definitely not backing off for sure, though. So they have given a full effort here, and I think we've got some interesting calls. I would just say it that way at this moment that have to some degree been in favor of Quad City. So Rick has called his timeout at 2:38, so we'll see what happens here about what time does when we get possession of the puck. Are we going to pull the goalie? My guess is if we can get down into the zone and we can get possession into our zone, we will we'll see the goalie come out. So where's the puck drop going to be? Oh, I see where it is. It's down in our defensive zone.
Yeah.
So we definitely won't be pulling the goalie now.
Yeah.
That I will guarantee you. So I'd like to thank everybody for joining us on this live stream. We've got about 32 I can see on there right now, so we'd like to double those numbers. So we're up in the upper 60s. So all of you out there, thank you for joining us on this live stream and letting Tom and I come into your living room, your car, your cell phone, your TV, your computer, or however it is that you are watching this game. And
living rooms,
game rooms, basements, wherever you might be. So, all right, here we go.
They lob one out, looking to find Baker.
Find Baker out there, but Peters was able to take it off his knee. Uh-oh, coming through the slot. There we go.
Oh, spins around, and Weaver able to cover. That was after the whistle. It kind of broke loose of his pads.
Yeah, that was well done. And that was, in my opinion, that was done from Beckwith coming in there and disrupting him a little bit as well. So,
all right.
We got to see. We've got our orange line out there right now with Baker, Shifley, and Flory, along with I think Jones and Giles are out there. I think we're going to see it with Hargrove out. we're going to see primarily a 3D rotation here for the next 2.5 minutes.
Yep, Quad Cities, I think, content to just keep lobbing it in at this point. Got to kill 2 minutes here. We wrap it around. Jones bounces up, looking for Flory. Quad Cities pushes it out. Check up. Jones is working his way in. Gets checked off the puck. Quad Cities bounces it out into neutral ice. Giles picks it up. Goes deep. Goes back across his body. Finds Shifley. Goes down in the corner. Shifley looking to pick it up. Can't quite pull it out. Up to the point. Giles turns. Takes a shot in towards goal. Puck in and out of the glove of the goalie. Ames pushes it back behind. Shifley trying to keep it in. No off. So here comes Quad Cities back into the zone. Knock that one down. Here comes Shifley. Cross ice. Finds Flory. Flory's going to come in right side. He's got good zone entry. Baker working his way down. Shifley dragging. Goes in the corner. Tries to feed that one in. Baker has it. Put it back up there. Flory goes to the point. Jones lets it go to Shifley. Not a good shot. 1 minute left to go in this game.
We have a
Jones
goalie
cross ice
has
to
been
Flory.
pulled.
Yep, see if we can keep the pressure.
What
Was
6 men? 6 men? 6 men. So
What
we are
was
going
that
to go.
called?
Well, I think he's got 6. I think he's calling 6 men on the ice. So if he's going to call 6 men on the ice, we are going to go in there 6-on-4 with 51 seconds left in this game. My guess.
Is he calling?
I think
Is he saying he wasn't off the ice when he
yes,
came on?
so he's calling Quad Cities with 6 men on the ice, I think.
He's calling Quad Cities with it.
Yes.
Gotcha. I thought he was calling us for it.
Oh, but now they are not. Now they are pulling back their call. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, you know, if we give them this advantage, 6-on-4, they may score and tie this up. So we're not going to see that, and so we're just not going to call it.
Did he see it or not?
Well, I mean, he called it. He called the whistle and killed the play and showed 6 men on the ice.
I think Rick has a legitimate gripe if they let this go. So we'll see what comes through here.
Nope.
So if they whistle that,
Woo, look at that. They whistled it and nothing.
so all of the momentum that we had going,
Holy cow. I am so confused.
that's just,
Sorry for
Like
the
this
silence,
is-
folks. I think we're kind of sitting here in a little
flabbergasted.
flabbergasted about what's going on because I think the officials are talking themselves out of it. He clearly called 6 men on the ice.
Yeah. I'm
So-
kind of stuck with that. If you don't have something nice to say, don't say anything
I mean,
at
so
all.
I just don't understand what if he's calling 6 men on the ice, how do you?
Did you see it or didn't you? You know, I thought it was an advantage to have an extra referee on the ice. This refereeing by committee problem is just not working out.
So we're still talking about it. Wicks, turn around, make up your mind. We're still talking about it. Well, we went through all that and got nothing. So,
Yeah. Well, let's see how we do here off this face-off.
yeah, we got to get possession of it, and we've got an empty net right now. So,
Yep. Puck goes. They send it. Jones goes D to D. Finds Giles. Giles feeds up. Wilson's over there. He's going to send that deep. We got 2 men going for that puck. Pink
Get
wins
to it,
that
get
first
to it,
race
Jonesy.
to it. Jones can't win that one. Oh no, Linder, not a clean pass over to Giles. Cross ice, Shifley's over there. He's feeding. Giles is on the far side. Another shot up to the point. Jones has a chance. 15 seconds left to go. Quad City tries to clear it out. Wilson holds on to it. Quad Cities pulls it out. Jones comes away with it. We got 5 seconds. He goes back to Wilson. Wilson
Just
deflects
one,
in the
yeah.
zone. We get caught offside. That's going to be the end of the game. I hate to say it, but when the officials become too much a part of the game, when it becomes lopsided in how they're making their calls, I think it's unreasonable to be nice about it. But, you know, here we are 2-1. We had a solid chance where we had momentum. They called potentially a penalty against them, killed their momentum going into the zone, and then we come away without our chance.
I mean, they call the penalty. We had the momentum. The penalty stops it altogether. Then they waive off the penalty.
Yeah.
Then you have the penalty against Charles.
They call that one a boarding call, a check from behind. Well, they get a 2 and a 10 from a check from behind, but not the one where Oliver got knocked off his skates and driven hard into the boards. The one where Charles did it, like he didn't even go into the boards or anything.
Well, all right. So this is one, you know, we're just got to let it go. It is what it is. We're still looking for points coming out of this weekend, so we're still looking for them to have a good showing tomorrow morning. I want to say it was a good full effort by the Cyclones tonight.
I was happy with their second period.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I was happy overall with their play. I mean, that we were able to get some scores in. We finally got a puck in the net, so we ended our scoreless period streak. We got that going for us. So I think we had good momentum going to the end of that game, so we've just got to be able to take that momentum into tomorrow morning's game. We have JV at 9:30 tomorrow morning, and I would guess without thinking we'd have varsity at 11:30. So, folks, we hope you have a great Saturday night. We will be enjoying ourselves tonight and trying to unwind from this game ourselves. So, wish everybody a happy Saturday night. We'll see you all tomorrow.